So you made it back with your favorite chef, Chef Vonsean. I thank you all for tuning in once again with your favorite chef. Let me turn it up a notch. But no, I just want you all to know what I always say. I'm gonna make my videos quick, but today it's really gonna be quick because I do have to get back to business. I've been working on getting these logos and everything done and printed and getting all this. So hey, please bear with me because I'm getting these aprons together and getting other apparel. So just, hey, stay with Chef Vonsean. When you do it, just be patient. Now, but for today's dinner, I'm gonna make stuffed shells, and I'm gonna utilize the shells that I had cooked off from the chicken Alfredo, from the stuffed chicken Alfredo, because hey, we let nothing go to waste in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. But I have these turkey meatballs. Any of you all like turkey meatballs? Is the music good? How you all doing? How you doing, Miss Bernie, Wells, Daniela? Can anyone tell me if the music is okay? Is the music good? How you doing, Miss Denise? Is the music good? How you doing? Is the music good? To all my queens that's watching right now, I just need a quick check to make sure you all can hear everything accordingly. Can someone tell me? I'm waiting. Someone please, can I get a mic check? Please. Okay, I assume that you all can hear the music. Okay, cool. All right, thank you. So, okay, fine. Now, so to tell you all that's just tuning in, I'm doing, taking the stuffed pasta shells that we used from the chicken Alfredo the other day. So we let nothing go to waste, but we're gonna take these turkey meatballs and we're gonna, which I've already had soaking in a Worcester sauce as well as another marinade. And I know a lot of people don't maybe like turkey meatballs, but I found the best way to just turn them into just, the best meatballs, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, I have these sitting in the marinade. It's also sitting in the Worcester sauce. All of the different flavors that Chef Vonsean like to use. But I'm gonna speed it up, I told you all. So the shells are cooked off, the meatballs, we're just gonna sear those off, and I'm gonna show you all what I have. I'm gonna cut off my the onion that I had, use the bell pepper that I had, okay? Follow me. So, with the seasonings today, we're gonna do, just to change that turkey meatball up a little bit, we're gonna use a little bit of this Grill Mates, where's McCormick's, this hamburger seasoning. I'm also gonna use a little bit of accent. I'm gonna use a little onion. I ran out of garlic, I need to go to the store, but hey, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Okay, now listen, I'm gonna spice it off with a little bit, we'll season it off with a little bit of Italian seasoning. I think I've already said onion powder. If I did, hey, you know what it is. Black pepper. Now, just to take that turkey, to give it a kick, we're gonna add a little bit of this beef, granulated beef seasoning. So this is what's gonna take that turkey meatball and make it go crazy. Let's stay with Chef Vonsean now. And then I'm also gonna use Prego. Now, how many of you all are familiar with Prego? When you use your red sauce, usually I like to make a red sauce from scratch, but I'm gonna speed this video up so I can make sure that, hey, we can get to this dessert because I got a treat for you all. That's why I'm gonna rush this off. But those are the ingredients that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna get to that. And then I also want to give my condolences to the Oliver family and all of the people that's in the land that's going through stresses. But yes. How you doing, Miss Dixon? How is everyone doing? How you doing, Miss Nicole Kerr? How you doing, Miss Banks? How you doing? All of my queens, I really do appreciate you all tuning in so I can give you a little bit of knowledge in the kitchen. You with Chef Vonsean. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna speed this up. I got a treat for you. I'm making dessert. Now that dessert, we're gonna learn how to do something because it's a machine that I found and I thought it'd be interesting for us to make a dessert out of it. And we're gonna come up with a dessert from scratch. You with Chef Vonsean. But it's the, mind you, we wash our hands in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. So, but I found this machine at Walmart, and so with this right here, it's a pillar. And what we could have done with this, we could have sliced this up. We can roll vegetables. We're gonna make apples out of this, but we could do anything with this. We could turn this into fettuccine noodles. We can go absolutely crazy with this. So all my vegan people, I have a vegan columnist. I think he writes for vegan articles. I speak with him all the time. Hopefully, hey, he's watching right now, because I got you, brother. Follow suit, because I found this machine. I thought you would be very interested in it. So it's called Vasta Yeah, but it's a sheet slicer. It slices up vegetables and fruit, okay? Follow me, okay? I'm gonna speed this up. I told you, I say it all the time, and we're gonna go. I already got my oven set at 350 degrees. I'm gonna get my temperature set at medium-high heat. Okay, won't he do it? Won't he do it? How y'all doing out there? Everybody cool? Is everybody beautiful? I know it's Monday. It's a slow day, but hey, you with Chef Vonsean. You in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. Yeah, I'm working on some apparel, real nice, exclusive. Try to make it very highly incorporated. So that's why I take my time. Because you can't rush things. You cannot rush greatness. Won't he do it? How you doing, Miss Powers? How you doing? It's beautiful. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hey, Miss Richards, Gertrude, I appreciate that. So for those that's just tuning in, I'm gonna take the shells once again, and we're gonna make stuffed shells, but we're gonna use meatballs. This is just a fancy little way that we could and I'm gonna bake it off. I'm gonna do a twice baked stuffed shells. So add a little cheese. I forgot to even mention that as well. Put a little cheese over it. So basically it's like I'm playing with the noodles just a little bit, almost like I would a lasagna, but I would layer it. And then of course I would add a ton of different cheeses, but we're gonna keep it simple and quick because we can't let nothing go to waste in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. Is this too loud? Because they feel like it's too loud. I'll bring it down a notch. I need you to hear me. Can you hear me? All right. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be yelling it. I want you to hear me. Because, okay, we good? All right, yes. Slept all day because of the rain here. See, that's what I'm saying. It was raining like that in Florida? Was it? All right, so my grease is getting hot. We good, we said good, but since I just touched that phone over there, I'm gonna wash my hands again because like I said, in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean, you gotta do what? Wash them hands. It's important. It is so important because can you imagine somebody not washing their hands and touching your food? You don't want that. You do not want that. How many of you queens actually utilize Prego red sauce? And if you do, then which one do you use? Because I like to use traditional. They have a few different selections, but if I ever have to go to a go-to red sauce, it's always gonna be Prego. I know I've seen people use, I think Ragu, or I think that's what it's called. Whatever it is, I don't use it, don't buy it, don't like it. It's nasty, okay? Now, how many of you all out there know it's not too loud? Okay, because that's what I was wondering. I needed a good mic check. All right, how you doing too, Miss Edwards? All right, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna speed things up. I'm gonna get you to it. All right. So while my grease is getting warmed up on the medium-high heat temperatures, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. I've already showed you how to do your knife cuts. Okay? See, supposed to have your mise en place together. See, Chef Vonsean ain't got his mise en place. Mise en place is having everything together. If you all follow me, you know there's always one thing Chef Vonsean will always seem to forget. I get everything right.
Just a little bit.
Sound like the police. Hold up.
Want to get away?
I ain't got time today. See what I'm saying, y'all? There's always something with Chef Vonsean. Turn this up. All right, I'm sorry. See, I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna wash my hands again because I know y'all like water, but we gotta wash our hands. So we got to wash them hands. And I don't own the rights to this music, but don't it sound good? Don't it sound good? All right, I'm glad that you find Miss Edwards. Okay, then let me hurry up. Like I said, I do want to I'm gonna have to take my time with that dessert because I ain't never used that machine before, so I thought it'd be nice that we all learn how that machine works and see what we can come up with. We're in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. We're gonna be creative. We chefs, right? All right, that's what I'm saying. All right, queen, my kings and queens, I got you. Chef Vonsean got you. Also, if you all, I'm sorry about some of these lives. I don't know what's going on with this Facebook. I don't know why some of this stuff wasn't getting loaded right. The people though that came yesterday, if any of you all paid attention, they offer services for different things. But I thought it was amazing for them to have like young black entrepreneurs where they was trying to invest in kids and try to show parents where they can take their kids to the next level. Different ideas. I thought that was good. I mean, if you all want to get some of that information for your kids, if you think your kid could be the next star, or want to get them in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean, yeah, the company, they're called Young Billionaires. They have a magazine out. So if you have kids with any sort of talents, I'm getting my kids involved. That's why they came. And they also trying to get me on the Roku channel. Y'all want to see Chef Vonsean on the Roku channel? Huh? How you doing, Miss Caves? How you doing, Miss Caves? How you doing, Miss Gibbs as well? Hey, what's going on? Y'all in tune with Chef Vonsean? I appreciate it. I'm getting those aprons together, y'all. I'm taking my time, but I'm getting them aprons together, all right? All right. It's Chef Vonsean. So, that grease is nice and hot by now. I know y'all say, hey, that grease is going, Chef Vonsean. You better hurry up. You better hurry up. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? All right, I know you want it. I know I'm gonna give it to you real fast. Because like I told you, most of this stuff, the meatballs is already par-cooked. The shells, we already boiled them off. So, hey, really all we're doing is just sauteing off these onions and bell peppers so we can make the magic happen in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. Absolutely. All right. Slow down, I got you. All right, hold on. Hold on. I got you. Let me get this onion out the way. We get that dessert too. Y'all ready to see what we're gonna come up with that dessert? I just came up with an idea. I said, you know what? Hey, got some pecans laying around. Probably throw a little brown sugar with some butter. Maybe a little cinnamon, a little nutmeg or something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like cinnamon? I like cinnamon. I like brown sugar. I don't like sugar, but I like brown sugar. All right, now we finna get that round of applause going. What y'all say? All right, hold on. Okay, that's that round of applause. You gotta wait till your grease get to a high temperature because you don't want to put it in too early because you want to make sure that it's sizzling, okay? Now, I cook off the bell peppers and the onions now so I can flavor up my oil a little bit because I like to have my olive oil just a tad bit of flavor. So the bell peppers and the onions, it had the flavor of them there. It's extracting right now. So at this point, we have flavored grease. I try to incorporate everything and add flavor on flavor on flavor. So right now we're flavoring up our grease. See, you never thought about flavoring up your grease. But think about it, when if you're old school, then you know about that bacon grease that people have sitting on the side of the stove. That's flavored grease.
Geico's been helping people save money.
How many commercials are we gonna get? You see what I'm saying? I don't want no Geico commercial. See what I'm saying? And anybody on Geico? See what I'm saying? All this is too much.
Geico.
I tried a new gas station.
New Robitussin Naturals.
Look at this. Try the new gas station. This looks, see, won't he do it? Try the new gas. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. I'm gonna have to go back to my old station. Won't he do it? See, that's what I'm saying. Play half a song, get a commercial. Now I gotta go back and wash my hands. But we got those greens sauteing. Hey, won't he do it? You see, you gotta pay attention. Anytime you touch something and you go back, you do not want to cross-contaminate. So Chef Vonsean will make sure if I gotta wash them 1,000 times, I will. Because I don't want your food or anything to come out without love. That's what Chef Vonsean gonna do for you. Hold on. Show you how we gonna do this. Now, we got those greens going. We got this they're sauteing, right? A little piece of that onion I ain't want in there. All right, so since that's going, now, I've already had these meatballs sitting in the marinade. It's been sitting in the Worcester sauce. So hey, dazzle it on in too with that. All right. We're gonna get the cooking. We're gonna get the cooking. Let me show you all what's going on now. So, with that being said, throw my meatballs in there because, mind you, I want everything to be able to collect flavor. So the meatballs, if I just add just the straight meatballs, it's gonna taste like turkey meatballs. But what I have done is added the marinade along with the onions and bell peppers. So now it's gonna have more of a fresher taste, and I'm gonna beef it up. Won't he do it? What you saying out there? Download Amazon. Yeah, I am, Miss Nicole, Miss Kurt Nicole. I am to get the free music. I don't own the rights to this music. It's never got some words. Hopefully, we finna get this music off. Cause the last time Facebook, I don't know what happened. My whole situation got jammed up. Is my screen still okay? Cause I want to make sure we're not gonna sit here. Go back to what I do. Just cause his name is this guy's name is I can't see the artist right now, but Dr. Sax Love. How many of you all? We're gonna get this together. This artist that I like to listen to is named Dr. Sax Love. How many of you all like the saxophone? Can any of you all play the saxophone? I know you like Chef Vonsean, watch them hands. I am. But I'm saying, how many of you all, do any of you all play instruments or anything? How you doing, Miss Johnson? Okay, listen, Miss Johnson, I'm finna do it up today. We're gonna try a different, a special dessert, just something on the fly. When you with Chef Vonsean, we create in the kitchen. We create in the kitchen. Sometimes we just gotta find it and go, whatever we got. So we're going back with some of the leftovers so that way we don't waste anything. So that's why we went back to the shells that we utilized for the stuffed chicken Alfredo, if you remember that dish. So now we're gonna just take something with these turkey meatballs, incorporate them inside these stuffed shells, almost make it, then this could be an appetizer as well as an entree, just depending on how I serve it. I could just literally serve it with the shell in a red sauce with the meatball and then just put some sort of garnishing over it and just serve it to a customer like that. Or I could just put it all in the pan like so, which is what I'm going to do, and you know, sauce it up, put meatballs in each one and add cheese. So therefore when I hand it to the customer, now he has almost what you would be considered a lasagna without it being layered. Now, when we do it. Now, me personally, with my red sauces, I like to add mushrooms. How many of y'all like mushrooms? Portobello to be exact. How many of y'all like mushrooms? That's my favorite instrument. Hey, listen, so do you play jazz, Miss Bernie? Do you? If you do, then hey, listen, if you do, please, that'd be a beautiful thing for you to play a session for. In the kitchen with Chef Vonsean, have you go ahead and play your saxophone while I make it live. Give you a real live musician in here. I'm a musician myself, so I really, really do admire people that can play instruments and know music theory. Do you know music theory, Miss Bernie? Because I'm trying to learn music theory with this piano. I just bought a 61 key keyboard piano, and I've been down here trying to learn how to play it by using music theory. If you're familiar with music theory, Miss Bernie, please give me some advice. Because, yeah. And also, so you know, now these are turkey meatballs, so what I'm trying to do is flavor them up, dazzle them up, so therefore, you know, it's just not plain. Because, you know, a lot of people are like, I don't like turkey meatballs, Chef Vonsean. I figured that. That's why I'm going to show you how to dazzle it up. So with me dazzling it up, this is what I did. I used a paper towel now. I'm going to use accent salt, black pepper, of course, the Italian seasoning. This Italian seasoning is going to doctor it up. I mean, we're making an Italian dish. Why not use Italian seasoning? Won't he do it? All right. Come back again with this onion powder. All right. Now I'm going to add a little bit more of this hamburger because like I said, I wanted to get that beef, almost like that beef flavor, although it's still turkey. So, okay. Now, add a little bit of this beef, a little bit more of this beef granulated seasoning. All right. Now, so I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Let it collect a little bit more because I'm just letting it marinate. Put a little more Worcester in there. Then this will actually be a good time for me to go ahead and incorporate this red sauce, so I can let the sauce cook inside the turkey balls, meatballs as well. Just enough to get it coated. I like when I make my sauce, I want to make the meat, the herbs, the vegetables, everything come to life at the same time. Y'all, who all utilize Prego traditional? Because I'm telling you, this is the go-to. If you don't know how to make a red sauce from scratch, that's the go-to. I make a red sauce. I try to compete with myself to make a red sauce better than that, and I did it on the fly. And this, from that point on, it's crazy. Okay, crazy. And there's actually another sauce. It's called puttanesca sauce. Are any of you all familiar with puttanesca sauce? And then another thing that I also could have done with this was make me a gravy and made beef, well, turkey stroganoff because they're turkey meatballs. But also keep in mind, we could have made beef stroganoff. We could have done a lot with this. But what we're gonna do today is make an entree because like I said, I had a person ask me for some lasagna and I said, I show you how to make an interesting way of making you lasagna. So yeah, so shout out to my boy Crazy Films. He asked me, he said, bro, how do you make your lasagna? Because he tried my lasagna before. And I said, I got you. But hey, Crazy, this is the way that I actually go about it, doing it, but hey, I layer it. And then I would add a few other different things, other cheeses. But hey, just follow what's going on. Crazy if you're watching. You know I'm gonna call you later and make sure you're tuned in to Chef Vonsean. And let me know when you're trying to get these aprons, because I'm saying, I know you keep saying, you're talking about them, but we ain't seen them. I know, that's why I keep wearing it, hoping that I just got the logo together, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get, I had to troubleshoot my computer. I was down there, that's why it took me so long to even start my live. Okay, but I'm not gonna let you down. Chef Vonsean got too much information to give the kings and queens out there, and I need to make sure everyone is getting it, okay? Especially during this pandemic. All right. Hey, listen, you play piano? Miss Bernie, you do it all. You the one-man band, huh? Can you sing? Can you sing, Miss Bernie? How you doing, Miss Dawn? Hey, thank you, Queen, for tuning in. But can you sing? So right now, what I'm doing is this. I got the meatballs sitting here, and it's gonna soak. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let that do what it do. Go ahead and get my pan ready. Wash my hands again. Get my pan ready, because each one of these shells, I'm gonna have them layered out, and I'm gonna put one inside of each shell. Maybe two, because I got several meatballs. But depending on, like I said, when it comes to a customer, I would just rather use one meatball inside that stuffed shell. Put some feta cheese maybe on each side. Maybe even just use a mushroom. Once again, I actually do like mushrooms. I know a lot of ladies don't. That's why I didn't even bring out my mushrooms, because I didn't want to throw off the dish and they're like, ooh, he put mushrooms in it. I would have ate it until he put in the mushrooms. Chef Vonsean, I know what the women want. I know they do. For some reason, I know why women do not like mushrooms. Who all out there like mushrooms? Because I never could understand. I love mushrooms. Especially like deep fried mushrooms. Who like deep fried mushrooms? Who like mushrooms? You like mushrooms, Miss Jasmine? Do you? Queen? Because I'm telling you, I would have put the portobellos in there. Fresh portobellos, chopped them up real good for you. Actually, I can make a sandwich out of a portobello. For those that are vegan, get you a nice big portobello mushroom, sear it off on good both sides, salt and pepper, maybe a little dazzle or something else, that garden veggie blend, and oh my God, just a sandwich. I mean, you got to understand the textures of mushroom can be manipulated in a recipe, so therefore it has a consistency of meat. So you can take either beans, mushroom, etc. So if I have a dish and I'm trying to make for a person that's vegan, I would incorporate either one, and then and then give them that consistency that all people look for whenever they eat meat. Just that resistance in the bite. So that's from Italian al dente, to the tooth. So that's all that it is. It's just a resistance. That's all. But Chef Vonsean don't bite. Not at all. Now listen, unless you want me to. But yeah. So I sprayed off my pan already. All right. And so what I'm gonna do now is layer out each one of my and also these shells, to keep them from sticking. I put extra virgin olive oil, also some butter, garlic butter. What's going on with Italian seasoning as well? Okay, Miss Kills Plenty. All right, Miss Kills Plenty, how are you doing? She's from the Sinaloa tribe. She's a Native American, good friend of mine. I think it would be amazing for you to share some of your ideas, especially your ideologies from your tribe. I think it's beautiful to be able to share dialogue with different cultures. So Miss Kill Plenty, beautiful soul. She's, like I said, Sinaloa tribe. Hopefully I said it right. All right, now listen, I'm gonna hurry things up, because y'all like, come on, Chef Vonsean, because we want that dessert. I know you want it, and I'm gonna give it to you on time. That's why I'm gonna hurry up and stop talking. Get to it. Get to it. I got you. I know what you want. I know what you want. So like I said, basically, so now you can look at it. We're gonna make this sexy. Because look at these stuffed shells. Ain't they sexy? You gotta look at that. We're looking for that appeal. So once again, like I said, boom, one little meatball, and then whatever I want. And do whatever I want. I can get managed with it if I want to. Is my mama watching? Mama, if you're watching, you might want to tune out, because it's Managed Monday. No, hey, listen, Mama, today I'm gonna be all right. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Huh? What's going on, cuz? This is my Leon. What's happening, Mr. Davis, cousin? I'll show you how to move around in the kitchen. I'm glad I got some family in here, okay? Well, stay in tune to your cuz now, okay? And make sure you like and subscribe my YouTube channel, cuz. Share my videos. I'm trying to get the family together, okay? Chef Vonsean, big cousin, okay? Support. Support. All you gotta do is like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See where we're gonna take this. 'Cause I'm trying to get up close and personal. I want to have I want you all to come to the kitchen for real. Now we get that show going on that Roku channel, then I can have you all sit in. Now imagine that and actually try the meals. That's why you have to like and subscribe my YouTube channel, Chef Vonsean. I keep posting these links. I can see who all do not subscribe. You do know, I know, okay? But listen, as long as you're tuning in and getting a little information, that's all right. So just to give you all what I'm doing, scooping in enough, scooping in enough sauce in here as well with this one meatball. So as you can see, yeah. With this shell, with just that one meatball, if I want to, I can put as much sauce in it as I want and keep it as shaped like this. So, I mean, yeah, ain't that sexy? Especially once I garnish it up a little bit, I can put me some garnishing inside of this. A little feta cheese. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Okay. Now, man, I'm telling you, that's why I love food. I'm very passionate about it. I mean, I'm not. Ooh, I know y'all be like, man, Chef Vonsean, is we cooking? Yes, we is, but won't he do it? I like cooking, okay? I like cooking. How many of you all just cook because you got to, because you got kids, or because you got a man at home, or do you cook because you love to do it? So you gotta love what you do. I'm passionate about it. Everything I do, I try to put a little passion in it. You know what I'm saying? Passion. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? It's all about passion. Anything I do, I'm very passionate about it. They be like, man, what's wrong with you? Why you got so much energy? Because I am passionate. There's a difference. That's where you get the pleasure from. You get pleasure when it's passionate. Just imagine that. See, when you're passionate about even your career, see, you're passionate about your kids, that's why you do so well as queens. You do so well as mothers and kings and fathers. Because at the end of the day, you're passionate about it. Everything in life is all about passion. It's all about passion. You find your passion, you find your purpose. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Find your passion, sweetheart. You find your purpose. That too, King. That's what I did. That's what I'm trying to do. My passion is causing me to get in this kitchen and help and find my purpose. For a long time, I'm trying to figure out, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying this, trying that, trying this. I'm just trying all, but never give up. I'm just trying. I mean, I got to throw it out there. I want to just throw everything out there and see what we can get, huh? Won't he do it? Something going to come together. Something is going to come together. At least that's what we pray for, right? All right. So let me stuff these up. That's what I'm saying. See, hey, we're going to keep it simple and sweet. I'm going to keep it moving. I got you. Chef Vonsean got you. It's a lot of shells, okay? It's a lot of shells, and they hot. I'm low key, I'm talking, but these, they burning a mess out my hand. Woo! I'm trying to tell you, but won't he do it? For you, I'll burn these hands, okay? Work my fingers down to the bone. It is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta feed you, right? I gotta make sure you okay. You and them young kings and queens, huh? Chef Vonsean gonna get you together. Won't he do it? Hey, kings, I'm telling you, this is Prego traditional. Hey, Prego traditional. Go ahead. Put it all in a pot, and then your lady come home and say, baby, I made this red sauce from scratch. Chef Vonsean told me I watched this tutorial. See, put you on a little salt. Throw the Prego, make sure you throw the Prego bottle in the trash can outside though. Because you know women, they'll follow suit. They'll come right behind you. I know he didn't make that red sauce. He ain't Chef Vonsean. But he been watching though. Hopefully he been watching and he got his apron on. Then he might be in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. And you too, if he got his apron on. Even if if the king got his apron on, he's still in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. So you make sure you and him. Do y'all want me to make some his and hers aprons? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I want to make his and hers. I don't want nobody to feel excluded. What y'all saying out there? Try the classic sauce. What, Prego? Prego classic sauce? Talk to me, Queen. Prego? I need to know. Hold on. You're talking about Prego classic sauce? I just help me understand. I've never tried their classic, but their traditional is amazing. Now, that's what I do know. Their traditional is amazing. Their meat sauce has pork in it. That's the only reason why I don't use it. Okay? But yeah, definitely. But Prego got some very amazing recipes. Very. Yes. So yeah. Brother Crazy, Yeah, this is one of the sauces that I actually, if I have to be on the fly, but what makes my lasagna as good as what you tasted before when you came over was I made that red sauce from scratch. I had a little Merlot wine. It's my little secret. Might put a little wine in it. How many of you all, have you all ever heard of puttanesca sauce? Yeah, we gonna turn this out on this red sauce burning my hands. I'm trying to tell you, but won't he do it? For you, I will. For you, I will. What was that song? For you, I will. Something like that. I'm gonna speed this up so I can talk to y'all because I get to talking already, and that's enough. Y'all be like, go ahead, Chef Vonsean, get that going, because I'm gonna get this going and get in the oven because we're gonna experiment with this device here to see what we can come up with a dessert for the queens. How many of you all like apples? How many of you all out here like apples? Because we're gonna do something with apples today. That's what I need to know. We're gonna do something with apples, and since it's apples, I think we'll do good with like some a brown sugar butter with some pecans. Oh, and you know I still got that caramel. See, the other night, what happened with that caramel, I was trying to talk and do too many things at the same time. To get a caramel at a consistency where you want it to be like caramel that you would get inside of like a candy bar or something, you have to add more heavy whipping cream. So all I did whenever I turned that live off, I put that brittle, where it looked like brittle, I put it back in the skillet, and then I just put more heavy whipping cream with it, because mind you, it was only burnt sugar that just caramelized. It did the caramelization effect. So it's just, whenever anything burns, it's called the caramelization effect. It caramelizes, okay? Burning sugar, same difference. So if you got a steak and you see that those black char marks, that's actually sugar. That's the sugar that's in the product. That's what's making it burn. Yeah, so even beef, chicken, anything that you see, when you see black marks on it, that's because it has sugar inside its contents. Okay? See, Chef Vonsean, see, I know the science behind it because I want to make sure not only when I give it to you, like I said, when it hits your mouth, when it hit that mouth, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, if it don't taste good, you're going to spit it out. Not Chef Vonsean. Now, you got to swallow that, baby, because it's good. I'm talking about these shells. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the shells because, that shell got hot, man. But like I told you, I'm gonna work my fingers down to the bone for you because that's what Chef Vonsean is here to do. All right, my queens, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. This the last shell and we finna get it popping. I told you, okay? All right. See that, yeah, that other station was gonna kill our whole vibe. I don't need nothing to offset that at all. I need to get this going. All right, so listen. Just go ahead and just wipe my hands off because at the end of the day, we're gonna hurry up. Wipe these off. No, I'm not, because see, they be cheating. See, I wanted to know who said, no, Chef Vonsean, you gotta wash them hands. See, that's what I'm saying. You all supposed to be letting me know. How you doing, auntie? Apples are good, but I don't like it baked. Well, you knew that's what I was gonna do. That's what I'm saying. See, you paying attention, queen. You paying attention, auntie? Because at the end of the day, I gotta bake it off just a little bit. Mind you, Chef Vonsean is here to melt in your mouth and not in your hand. Because if it's hard like that, yeah, you want to still be, it's gonna be stuck in your hand. And Chef Vonsean don't want that. I want it to go down real nice and slow. That's the purpose of it. You see what I'm saying? Now, auntie, listen, I'm talking to the ladies, but you involved with the conversation, okay? That was not for you. But won't he do it? Won't he do it? Now, so, shells, got my meatballs in each shell, okay? Now, mind you, like I said, if I wanted to have this as an appetizer, I would just leave it already in the shell like so. I just leave it in the shell like so. It's a meatball in here, and I could have stuffed this already with some feta cheese, different things, whatever, vegetables or whatever you want, whatever, doesn't matter. Hey, you're a chef. Do what you do, queen or king. Do what you do. Have fun in the kitchen. Like what we're finna do in here in a minute with this dessert. So look, see what I'm saying? Sexy. Coat it up, maybe sprinkle a little bit of Italian seasoning on it. I serve it to a customer like that. Sit it right on top of a red sauce. I'm like, what that swimming in? What is that? Chef Vonsean. Now, listen. So, with the cheeses, I'm going to take the sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and leave these in here. I'm going ahead and leave that in there because The meatballs, I told you we had a substantial amount of meatballs. It is what it is. I'm gonna pour this Prego over it, dazzle up that just season just a little bit, because mind you, this Prego, what I wanted to do now, I'm gonna throw it in the oven so therefore it can soak inside the noodles. This is gonna make the noodles cook off even more. Follow me, real quick. So, Chef Vonsean gotta get this together. Getting a little tired, y'all. No, I ain't. Won't he do it? Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. So listen, what I'm just spreading out the marinara sauce, spreading it out, making sure I get a good. It's almost like a pizza at this point that I'm gonna layer it like that, like a pizza. So I'm just make sure I'm getting a nice, good amount of sauce, and I'm gonna put a little more because I want it to fall to the bottom as well. You know, Chef Vonsean gotta get to the bottom, right? To the bottom. Let me stop, man. Listen, I'm serious though. I'm dead serious about that. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? To the bottom of the pan. The bottom of the pan is what we're trying to get to with the sauces. So we want it all to fall down. Hey, kings, that's what it's all about. Y'all know how to get to the back, or the bottom rather. I mean, hey, we talking about, let me stick on the food. Y'all be like, Chef Vonsean, you all over. I got it though, but won't he do it? Won't he do it? All right. So look, got enough sauce going here. Put that cheese on there. Actually, I'm gonna put some Parmesan, sprinkle a little Parmesan on it. All right. Sprinkle me a little Parmesan on this, because I'm telling you, man, it's Monday. I know it's slow, but hey, y'all probably already had dinner. But like I said, but what is Chef Vonsean gonna do? That's why you're in the kitchen with me, to show you what I'm gonna do today. Now I'm gonna put a little Parmesan over this. See what I'm saying? It's always something, see? Now, I also, when it comes to some of these, to keep it fresh, I don't like to take the whole seal off. I just take half of it just to, you know, so that way when I put it back, I try to keep it as fresh as possible. This is a little way I found a way I can keep a longer shelf life on different things, seasoning and all. I just partially open it. Depending on if it's a season that I know I just go crazy with all the time, then I'll go ahead and take it off, because I know I'm gonna run through it in about a week or so. But if it's something that I just go back and forth with from time to time, I just like to take off just a little tab, all right? All right, because we're gonna keep it fresh. Every time you taste it, it tastes brand new. Something new. You don't want that old thing. See? So I gotta switch it up for you. Every day I switch it up different. That way I give you something new. Huh? Won't he do it? All right. So look, I spread the Parmesan cheese over it. Now, I'm gonna incorporate a little bit of this triple cheddar cheese. I ain't got nothing to do. Now, if I would've had different fattas, we go with what we got in the kitchen. This is what I got in the kitchen. This is what we're gonna go with, okay? Make it nice and sexy. Now, mind you, everything is already cooked off. So the only thing I gotta do is melt this cheese, really, and let that red sauce do what it do. That marinara. Who out there know how to make marinara sauce? Jamie, Bernie, what you laughing at? Oh my God, what y'all saying out there? I hope ain't nobody saying nothing vanish. That's up to Chef Vonsean. Nah, go ahead, talk your shit. I mean, excuse me. See, I'm supposed to be cleaning up, but people told me I can get a Roku channel if I clean up my content. But I'm like, listen, I freestyle. I say what's on my mind. Won't he do it? I'm grown. I'm like, man, look, don't put no script on me. You script me, man, that's gonna be your problem. Let me do what I do. Let me finesse. That's what I'm saying. This is about, look, now seriously, on a serious note, back to the cheeses. I use triple cheddar cheese, mild cheddar, and Monterey Jack. Hey, that's what we had, that's what we're gonna go with, okay? Now, of course, we would have preferred to use a provolone, mozzarella, some sort of other Italian cheese blend, but hey, we didn't have it. That's the reason why I put the Parmesan cheese in there to still give it some sort of Italian kick to it. Because I mean, although you wouldn't typically think to put cheddar cheeses and things of that sort with an Italian dish. So we still give it a little bit of Italiano. I'm going to add a little Parmesan, yeah. A little more, actually I'm gonna add a little bit more just because of the sake of that. And even throw a little bit of Italian seasoning into the cheese also. Because I still wanna make sure you all be like, ooh, did they come from Italy? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Chef Vonsean, y'all ain't know I was Italian? Y'all didn't know that? Well, you know now. All right, so look, you know what? I'm gonna go with my veggie garden blend, like I always do. Utilize my veggie garden blend, because it has the taste that I just gotta love. that with that red sauce, it just does what it do. So I add a little bit of this veggie garden blend to it as well. I'm gonna kick a little bit more of this Italian seasoning. Boom. Now, this was some science finna hit y'all, because I'm quite sure y'all always think like, man, have you ever been to somebody's house and they pull out their lasagna and the lasagna is burnt? How many of you all are just, I swear, when I see lasagna and it's burnt, I'm like, oh my God, I do not want it. I do not like burnt cheese, okay? Who like burnt cheese? Cheese, please. When I want my cheese, I don't want it burnt, not Chef Vonsean. So, the science to that is this. We use some aluminum foil. We're also gonna spray the aluminum foil. We're gonna spray the aluminum foil because we're gonna put it over the dish, so therefore whenever I take the aluminum foil off, it won't be stuck to the cheese. And then also, by this being over the cheese, I don't have to worry about it melting. I actually left a lasagna in the oven longer than I anticipated and came back about maybe an hour after the fact it was supposed to be done, and the cheese was even better, just because, hey, it melted instead of burning, see? But if it did burn, that's because of the sugars that's in it, okay? The caramelization effect, back to that, okay? All right, see, let's speed this up. Now this is gonna go in the oven, we good, okay? Boom. Now, I could have ended there, but that's why we're gonna go over and we're gonna get to this dessert. Stay with me, because we're gonna play with that dessert. So my oven is set 350 degrees. Ooh, it's getting hot now. All right, so my oven is set at 350 degrees. I've already, got my meatballs. Everything was cooked off. So, hey, we only waiting for that cheese to melt. That may only take us about 15 minutes or so, if that. Because that was already like shredded cheese. That was nothing. Not no real thick cheese like provolone and sometimes mozzarella could be. So, hey, that's going to be quick and brief. Now, just let me go ahead. Now, mind you, I would prefer to clean up my kitchen and get to this dessert. But I'm just going to throw things to the side. So when I go back and wash my hands, don't be like, why Chef Vonsean sink full of dishes? Bear with me, because I'm saying, hey, I'm going to get to this dessert. So, hey, I clean my kitchen. Promise you that. I don't do nothing. I'm going to clean this kitchen. Now, we got to clear up some space. So I want you all to be able to stay in tune. Hold on. Got you, because I don't want y'all to get confused about what we're doing over here. Because I want to see how this machine works. This is the machine right here, device rather. But I want to see how it works. Are you all interested in seeing how that works? Let me see. How you doing, Maya? On the edges, I don't mind it being a little darker, but not burnt. That's what I'm saying, Maya. Hey, yeah, but listen, the only reason why being burnt around the edges just only mean that the noodles are dry. Typically, if you do got the burntness around the edges, if you look at the noodles are gonna be hard. You're gonna be, you don't want that. No, you don't, Queen. So what you do is this, you put the aluminum foil over it, get it to wherever you want it to be, and if you want your cheese to be a little crisp, then whenever you take the aluminum foil off, then that's when you crank your oven up just for a second, just to go ahead and get that. And a good way to get crisp cheese is adding panko crumbs. You can do that to baked macaroni as well. Add some panko crumbs, and it'll make your topping be a little crispy to give it a little crunch, okay? Chef Vonsean, panko crumbs. It's actually a good breading to actually use with like shrimp, things of that sort. So keep that in mind, okay? All right. Okay. I know y'all like Chef Vonsean, get to it. All right. So this device is what we're gonna be experimenting with. Never used it, so hey, you're gonna see why I would buy something like this and then think, because once again, as soon as I got to seeing all the things that this could do, I mean, like, this is apple peanut butter roll-ups. Ooh, and we got peanut butter. Ooh, you know what? Won't he do it? All right, you know what? Hey, Auntie, I may not put them in the oven. Because, yeah, peanut butter and apples, just raw apples, whoo. Now, that's a dance. That's a dance I can show up to. All right. See, they got pesto veggie noodles. They made that out of cucumbers. They made a veggie lasagna. See, we could have did that. Won't he do it? I could have shaved off some vegetables and rolled them as opposed to just those shells. So that's what I'm saying. I think that this is gonna be something very nice. We're gonna see what's going on with this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the apple up, shave it up. I'm gonna add some of these pecans, and then that caramel from the other day. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what it ended up coming out to. This was that caramel from those turtles. Oh, y'all wanna see what Chef Vonsean did to them turtles? Oh, you know I got you. See, yeah, so the turtles. So basically what I ended up doing was this, all right? All right. So what I did was, you saw me with the caramel. Is this, hopefully this ain't freezing. Did this thing freeze or something like AT? Is this thing freezing? Because I've been having technical difficulties with my live. I'm gonna call Facebook because I need to know what's going on. I mean, ain't no reason why I need to be having technical difficulties. I ain't did nothing, okay? All right, now, so we're back with the turtles, I'm sorry. What I did was put the pecans in there, sprayed my pan down, my sheet, put some pecans down there, melted off the sugar, made some caramel, add butter, add heavy whipping cream. That's how I got the consistency of the caramel like this. Then that's when I placed the pecans down on the pan sheet where I sprayed it first. And then I spread that caramel all over them. Pecans, of course. And then I came and if you saw me with the chocolate, I did a double boiler method, which is me putting a bowl inside of a pot to make it boil. Whatever. Listen, I'm sorry. But listen, won't he do it? Won't he do it? But listen, so a double boil method, bowl over a pot, and I just kept, I used a spoon, plastic spoon, and I just kept going around the edges to keep letting it coat and melt off from the edges. So you gotta be very careful with chocolate because then it can get clumpy if you don't melt it correctly. And then with caramel, if you don't do it correctly, then it can get clumpy as well, which you saw with that last tutorial. And if you don't add enough heavy whipping cream, it's only gonna turn into like brittle. And it was hard, as you can see. It's hard. But look, after putting all of that different things to it, I softened it up. See that? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Make it a little calm. Ooh, on that turtle. This is what the inside of them turtles got in them. Sea salt caramel. You know I had my sea salt, made sea salt caramel. Something slight, but oh yeah, sorry. All right, now I know y'all like, what's going on, Chef Vonsean? I'm teaching you about the caramels. That was a quick, hopefully, tutorial on that. Now, so what we're gonna do now is experiment with this. I'm gonna get this out because we're gonna have to wash it off and wash our hands. Yes, you do. We're in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna see what's going on. All right. Anybody got some suggestions on what they want to see Chef Vonsean cook for tomorrow? I have to run and do some little grocery shopping. So I can, somebody got an idea today. We can figure it out. Leave a comment and also like and subscribe my YouTube channel. I gotta get my subscribers up. I talked to these, gotta get that up. I'm trying to get this channel. They telling me how it works and I need to get my subscribers up and so I can get paid. So I can be able to get a show and have you all come in, and when I'm done with the show, you all can eat the food as opposed to me, well, I don't mind taking it down there to the homeless. But hey, that's what I'm doing thus far. That's what the Chef Vonsean gonna do. I'm gonna take them turtles too. Unless somebody gonna come and get it. All right. Now, we gotta figure out how this works. See, this gonna be something we all finna figure this out. This machine, I've never utilized it before, but I'm finna figure it out right now. And then, like I said, it's fall. We got apples, caramel. We got a little pecan. Crunch up those pecans. I got I'm gonna make me some brown sugar butter. I'm gonna just play with it. I mean, I know I can't go wrong with that. I could just put that, I could take the apple, peel the apple, or not, because that's what they do with those candy apples. You all like those old candy apples that had the peanuts around. Is it called a candy apple? I don't even remember what it's called. I used to like them when I was a kid. I ain't had one in a while. All right. Let's see, okay. This may not, okay. Okay, so. Okay, all right, so, well, one thing I do know about this is this, without even having to read anything, I mean, it's a cutting device. So basically, I know, but just for starters, it's going to be able to allow me to be able to regulate the thickness of whatever it is that I want. So common sense. So I mean, it's going to have to turn to cut, and one of these are going to have to move it up and down to get it as thin or thick as I want it. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna be quick because this thing, it ain't really hard. It might be. I told you we on the fly. I'm learning this as I go. Well, hey, we ain't got all day. I know y'all like, man, look, we only experimented. That one ain't nothing. All right, we gonna experiment, y'all. But I am gonna wash my hands. I still got a little plastic on this. I need to see something. Chef Vonsean, what he doing, but see, that's what I'm saying. Hey, look, be a little patient because I'm gonna figure it. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, well. So basically what's gonna happen is this. I'm going to rinse my apple off, clean this off because we don't know where this been either. Wash my hands, this is gonna go through the apple and then it's just gonna turn, and as it turns, it's just gonna peel it. And then we gotta figure out which thickness that we want and figure out which one of these is gonna regulate that thickness. I'm sure it should be that button right there, but hey, won't he do it? Won't he do it? I use common sense. I can't keep reading this because I want to hurry up. I don't want y'all to be like, man, Chef Vonsean, your video be getting too long. Ain't it, man? Too long, 2 hours. I'm like, man, it was 2 hours? I was with y'all for 2 hours? And nobody told me to shut up or nothing. Y'all can say, hey, look, Chef Vonsean, it's time to go. What's going on? Hey, little Steve, what's going on, cuz? What's going on, King? Who out there? Buddy Henderson, Marlon Green. What's going on, brother Marlon Green? Hey, I probably could get you in here to sing. See, that's what I'm saying. I was just talking to some young lady. She plays sax. You sing, brother. Heard some of your stuff. I'm impressed. So, yeah, might get you in here where you can sing to the ladies while Chef Vonsean cook. See, we can work together, bro. We can show them that kings can come together and we can make it right for our queens. So you help me out, Brother Green, right? Then your brother gonna come up here and help me shoot a commercial. He was supposed to be coming up here maybe tomorrow. Crazy Films, yeah. Crazy Films, we get a commercial done tomorrow. Pinnacle Productions could have done it, but Chef Vonsean on the move. I gotta hurry up. I'm already getting people that's impatient. All right, so look. Hold on. I need to get this, I'd rather get this going down the middle. All right. Now, that's what I'm saying. You want to get it right through the middle, okay? Told you I get to the bottom of it. I probably should have put this in first. Okay. All right. So, all right. So I see here now what's going on. It tells me if I were, let's say if this was a cucumber, okay? You all can see what I'm doing. So let's just say if this was a cucumber, okay? It's telling me to cut those two ends, put it inside the machine, stick the that piece back through, and then go ahead and try to roll it. So I guess, yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. But since this is already, you know, whatever it is, I think I should have just went ahead and did this. Oh, okay, this comes up. I'm like, okay. Yeah, this comes up. So, see, we on the fly with it. Won't he do it? There you go. So, this device lifts up, and it's already ready to peel. See? Hey, won't he do it? Won't he do it? So, we push that in there like so. Hey, you with Chef Vonsean? I told you, we in the kitchen. Hey, we gonna figure it out. So, now, so therefore you all can get it. All it was you know, taking it out the box, but getting whatever item that I want to utilize now, get it inside of here, and this should be able to regulate the thickness. So here, use your knuckles. We get another cutting board out, because we don't want to cross-contaminate. You know, I'm gonna wash my hands because I don't even like touching. You know what I'm saying? It's getting a little hot. Got my oven going. Won't do it. Won't do it. All right, now listen. Listen, let's get hot in this kitchen. It get hot. You got Thanksgiving coming up. Ooh, you know when you go to certain houses, they be like, man, look, the food I can't even enjoy. It's too hot. You know, you come over there with your Thanksgiving outfit on, you sweating the thing. How you doing, Tashonda? Jamie Bernie, you said you got a stick and just like that. Okay, yeah, exactly like that, Miss Bernie. Exactly. All right. Only do it. So listen, what I'm gonna do now is peel it. Well, you want to make sure that the item is in with it. It's got forks right here, so that's what's gonna turn it. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? I wonder if these things supposed to come up more. Oh, well, listen, at this point, all I'm trying to do is this. Well, we might be taking this machine back. I ain't got time today, not for this mess. See what I'm saying? I thought I was on to something with this damn thing. Hey, you know what? I should just make y'all a swan. I could just cut you up a swan, use my knife cutting skills and cut a swan out of this apple. Because it's going to frustrate me. This machine already done made me mad, y'all. Okay? Chef Vonsean got frustrated. Oh, God. See what I'm saying? These are the things it's supposed to be sticking to. This thing it don't want to hold. Woo! You know what? Hey, I'm finna show y'all something because it is what it is. I ain't got time to be dealing with this machine. It's definitely finna go back. Cause I got y'all waiting. We finna do something. I'm on the fly today. So guess what? Won't he do it? Finna finesse. That machine did not work. So okay, we just found out that the Vasta machine is hasta la vista. That's gonna be called the Vista machine. It's gone. All right. So what I'm finna do now is, oh, you know what? I don't even want to waste this apple because we don't want to waste anything in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean because Chef Vonsean gonna get on to it. All right. So what I'm finna have to do at this point is come up with something on the fly. Now I'm thinking, Okay, you know what? Well, it really doesn't matter because, hey, I'm a chef. I can just do whatever I want to do. All I got to do is just make it make sense, right? All right. So listen, I'm going to just go on the fly with it. Let's see. Okay, now listen. At this point, you know what? I'm just like, forget it. Because there's a lot of different things that I could do. I mean, mind you, with this shape, with this right here, I mean, if I sit here and cut into it and do whatever, which is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just have to make some sort of little design on the apple just to let you know that Chef Vonsean know what he doing. Hold on, I got you. All right, I know y'all like, what you doing, Chef Vonsean? I got you. I'm just gonna do something. And then also another good thing too to do when you doing recipes that with apples, you want to have some lemon juice handy, so that way you can keep them from browning. So basically, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just get to playing with it. Just make me a shape. I can make a flower out of this. I can make a swan out of this. I can make, I actually made a swan when I was in culinary school. It's actually on, if you go back and look at my pictures on my Facebook page, that was one of the fun little things I had did when I got out of school. Trying to be fancy, show my mama, man. I made some caramel. I had to swan sitting in some caramel. So I mean, like I said, so now, I mean, like I could just play with it and make me any sort of shape that I want, okay? Dock it up, make any shape I want. I mean, it really doesn't matter, okay? Dock it up, make any little shape that I want. Give you something, I could, and this would be good for garnish. This apple, it's the apple, it ain't meat, it's the apple. Now, but listen, so therefore, at this point, I could take this, turn it into some sort of garnish. I could have put that on that plate last night, made it a little fancy. And also, you know, I like to use things for, when I'm plate up, I like to use things that you can eat. Don't you hate when you go to a restaurant and bring you something like, man, I ain't finna eat that. Why you put that on there? Okay? That's why I be very careful with some of the things that I like to use for garnishing. So, yeah, so basically at this point, we got a shape. What, you know, I mean, mind you, they got different devices that I could have just used some sort of ramekin and just cut into it like a star shape, heart shape, whatever. But yeah, so at this point, if you got like cookie cutters or something like that, cut this up where you can get like a nice, good flatness to it, and come with your cookie cutter, and whatever shape the cookie cutter is going to turn that apple into whatever shape that is, like a cookie. And then you can bake it off, put a little butter, as well as the brown sugar, and then come back with the caramel and some pecans and chocolate and or whatever, peanut butter. It was mentioned in peanut butter. But hey, when you're in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean, it was all about being real. So as you can see, I was hoping that the machine was gonna work. It didn't. It didn't do it. But won't he do it? So I'm just saying, won't he do it? So all this is just me showing you, hey, with a knife, I could do anything. I mean, I can make circles out of this if I so, and I mean, like, mind you, just be creative. Whatever, I could make your name. I could write your name in this apple right now and bake it off and serve it to you. Who want me to, Miss Yanni, you want me to put Yanni on this? It looks like a crown? Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's actually what we call it, crowning. When you do that right there, it's called crowning. I could do that with the lemon. So basically all I'm doing is this. So I'm gonna teach y'all something. See, when you with Chef Vonsean, all you gotta do is just learn a little something. Hold on, I got you. I got you. So, yeah, okay. So basically what I'm doing is this. Now I can do it with anything. Mind you, anything works. Hey, we culinary artists here, okay? So, can you see? Can you see? All right. Mind you, with your knife cuts, you always want to get you a flat surface too, so therefore you don't have to worry about your piece moving around like this. And then also you want to make sure you have a towel under your cutting board, because you don't want it moving like that either. So, hey, get out the way. Chef Vonsean got a thing to do. So pay attention now, okay? So, can you see? All right, can you see? So basically all I'm gonna do is this. Cut like a triangle. Cut deep like that. Come back deep like this. Let's see. Come back deep like that. I mean, as you see, I'm basically just cutting triangles. That's it. I mean, it's just. So if you ever with your kids do a little bit of arts and crafts, making pumpkins or whatnot, that's a good way to practice with your knife cuts. But I'm just saying that was just triangles. Now, mind you, once again, I can sit this right here on something after I finesse with it and play with it a little bit. You know, I like to play with it before I put it in the oven. And yeah. So mind you, like I said, this is crowning. I could do whatever. That's why I like to have little knives like this on standby, so that way I could whatever I want to do with this. If I want to write your initials in there, happy anniversary, whatever. I mean, like at this point, I wanted to show you all how that device worked. It didn't work. I could sit here and make doves, swans, whatever out of this, but as you can see at this point now, it's just about showing you all, like I said, I could take this apple, switch it over, do different knife cuts with it, add my caramel, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, but basically this was all supposed to be a tutorial how this machine was supposed to work, but it just didn't do it. So ladies and gentlemen, do not buy it. Bingo. Vasta is Vista. Okay? Bye-bye. Now, and on that note, I'm gonna have to let you ladies go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do gotta. Listen, I need you just to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share my videos. And then also make sure whenever I go down here and get these aprons going, that you make sure you get you a Chef Vonsean apron. Because won't he do it? Won't he do it? So, y'all like Chef Vonsean, what happened to this? Hold on, because I was gonna have to close. I ain't even, somebody better had told me to see what's in that up. See, there you go, Miss Johnny. You always on time, Miss Johnny. I like that. I like you, girl. I like that. She said, you better check them shelves. She always told me about that oven. You know, Chef Vonsean showed me, like, man, what's in that oven? I sure would have went downstairs and forgot all about it. Woo! And we don't want that. Look at this. We don't want that. We don't want that. Ooh. So like I said, this is why I like to put the aluminum foil over it. And as you can see, also with the Parmesan cheese that's going to be inside of it, it's going to get exactly what we want. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's what it's all about. That's why when you see my lasagna, it's nice, sexy, and pretty. No burn marks, none of the shells hard, none of that, Maya King, Miss Queen. But no, listen, like I said, yeah, we want that nice and sexy like that. See, won't he do it? Won't he do it? That's what we talking about, cheese. That was cheese. See, you didn't think that even the lasagna got to sit right. Won't he do it? Yeah, but I'm gonna let that cheese melt off just a little bit more. So I'm gonna put that aluminum foil back over it. Now, if you was with Maya, Queen, I would have waited just a little tad longer, and what I would have done from there was waited just a tad bit longer, then took my aluminum foil off, cranked it up to about 425 for about 2 minutes. 425 for about 2 minutes would have got me that crispiness. And also, while you still got a little bit of the oils from the cheese at the top, you could have added that panko crust then, and that way you can keep the panko crust from burning as well. What's going on? Okay, yes. Who else we got out there? Okay, listen, man, Brother Marlon, it's beyond fire, bro. But so to sum that up, since you probably just tuned it in, those were stuffed shells that I had boiled off from the stuffed chicken Alfredo I did the other day. So basically, I still have those noodles boiled off. We don't throw nothing away when you're in the kitchen with Chef Vonsean. So the other noodles that we didn't utilize, we put those to the side. I put some olive oil in it, some butter, and some garlic powder, just to get a little taste and some Italian seasoning. Sat it in the refrigerator, sat in there for about 2 days. Be careful with that too, because you do not want to have things sit in the refrigerator for too long. Chef Vonsean made that mistake. Tomorrow's trash day, you all. So therefore, I've had the things that I did leave in the refrigerator for too long. I got those sitting in the freezer. Because like my neighbor, you can follow me. You do not want to put no meat in your refrigerator days before you take it out, because that's how you get your maggots. That's why when you go out to it, you like, did somebody die out here? Yes, the animal did, and it's in your trash, okay? It was killed, and now it's been turned into a corpse. But listen, but yeah, basically, you know, freeze your food before you set it out. It's like tomorrow, my trash day is tomorrow. That's when I'm gonna go ahead and take the items that sat in the refrigerator too long, throw those away. Because you get fresh food here with Chef Vonsean, and you also make sure that you wash your hands. Because won't he do it? Because if you don't, Chef Vonsean gonna get you. He gonna get you. All right, now listen. Anybody, I'm gonna read the comments, I'm gonna see what's going on, but so that for you all understand, a lot of times with these cooking tutorials, I'm making 4 or 5 dishes, 3 dishes at a time, and dessert. I mean, you know, let alone, I mean, a lot of times these people just give you a recipe for boiled eggs. If I made one thing right here, I do it in 5 seconds. But I'm trying to show you how it all comes together, okay? Follow me? And if you do, hey, like and subscribe my YouTube channel, Chef Vonsean.